Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. Welcome into my channel. I'm Darlene, here to do a reading for you, a romantic reading on you and your person. Now, I'm going to look at these, but I didn't get my question out. Let me just take a quick look. I'm going to take them because the question I was about to say out loud that I'd already said, sorry guys, let me just adjust it a little bit, was how are you feeling about this relationship? So I'm going to pull cards for you and then also your person. And this makes perfect sense, judging by the readings I've been getting offline and online, frankly. All right. So Scorpio, bless your heart. Now, this won't apply to everybody. Please, guys, you know that. People are in different places on the timeline, in different realities even. So if this is not you, then just click off and try me another day or another week, or look at my other videos. They're all timeless. So if this one doesn't fit, I bet there will be another one that will. So for a lot of you, though, the story here is, or for the Scorpios that find this reading, I think you've kind of lost interest is the bottom line. You've lost interest. I'm not curious about exploring this particular romance anymore. My chariot's getting cobwebs on it. The horses are in the barn. Although, that being said, this ending with this person, or perceived ending, I don't know yet, it feels there's been betrayal here, and in all the ways you might be experiencing difficulty letting go of it. Excuse me. For whatever reason. Some of you want this person back. That's why. It's simple enough, right? I think for many of you, though, you've been stuck. I get this energy. It's interesting when cards fall out for me, because I do flyers. Some cards have more weight. They have more, or they almost like glow more than others. And this Hangman card really is glowing to me today. It's in reverse. Now that says somebody who's not willing to get a new perspective, who's not willing to surrender. And yes, that's you, but I think it's the reason you feel this way is because probably your person has not wanted to surrender either, in whatever way you felt you needed to keep this relationship going. And for a long time, I think you felt confused, because the overall energy I'm getting from these cards is, I'm tired, I don't want to do this anymore, and yet I can't get this person out of my head. You know, it's that kind of a back and forth, but not really, not like I've gotten for you in the past, not really like I'm undecided so much as I know I need to do this. I know what's good for me. I know I need to move on. I know I need to let this go, but it's hard. And apparently we just have more healing to, and I say we because I'm a Scorpio. There's more healing. You've just not quite done healing this yet. But you're working toward your own personal happiness. And that's why I said I don't feel like you're really stuck like you were at one point in this cycle. I think many of you are just, again, hurt or disappointment or an ending. It's just you don't just wake up and it be behind you. It takes time. For many of you, this relationship has caused a kind of an awakening, like an aha, like, now this is not a twin flame reading, but I know in particular in the twin flame journey, that's one of the main reasons for a twin flame journey, is it causes each of you to wake up to things within yourself that you need to heal. And I would venture to say that's true of any relationship, that relationships are there to teach us where we need to heal, what we need to heal within ourselves. And so I feel like that's what this card is saying. I know it's a card of reconciliation, because I know many of you read tarot, and I won't deny that's what that is. But it doesn't have that energy in this context today. And everything's about context, isn't it? Because I feel like you're saying, I'm awakening within myself. I'm getting my confidence back now. I'm getting my mojo back. And finally going to put an end to this cycle. Trying to put an end to the cycle at the very least. Okay. Very, very good. Now let's see how your person is feeling, where their state of mind is regarding this relationship. And if any of you are interested, the deck I was using here for you is the Light Seers deck, and this one for your person is the Arcana deck. Yeah. Well, they're not happy. They're not. All right, let's see what else I want to say. Ooh. And fueling that unhappiness at the bottom of the deck is a Tower. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's keep going. How does Scorpio's person feel about this relationship and Scorpio? Hey guys, almost Halloween. I know my readings are timeless, but I need to mention tomorrow's Halloween. And of course, want to wish everybody happy and safe Halloween, whoever celebrates that. Interesting. All right, let me get a couple more before I can speak on that. That's the Three of Pentacles now. So I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Wow, what in the Sam Hill? And a Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck with the Death card, Transformation. Let me get a couple more. We do have a Mercury retrograde this month coming up. We know what that means. It often brings back, and Neptune is changing signs, so people from the past tend to wander back in, don't they? Because it's unfinished business. Gives us one more chance at closure or changing the outcome or revisiting or whatever. All right, give me two more, please, for Scorpio's person. I'm not a fast shuffler, y'all, and I do like to get flyers, so bear with me. Please fast forward. That one wanted to come out. Well, goodness, all right. We like that. Got two kings over here. That's interesting. Well, they're missing you. Wow. One second, Scorpio. Let me see here what's at the bottom. A lot of people in this person, on this person's side showing it. For me, queens and kings are people and readings. You've got none of that over here on your side, and this person has like several. That's why I'm trying to make heads or tails of all of this. Now, for a few of you, because I know the story, I've been doing readings for Scorpio for a while, and many of you have experienced your person being with a third party. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean romantic. It could be a family member, a child, a job, you know, a health issue. Any of those things can be things that affect a relationship as a third entity. Okay, so bear in mind, that's what I'm referring to. If your person did have another romantic interest, you would know it. That's not news I'm telling you today. You would already know this, okay? I don't know why I've got this weird line on my makeup, Josh, driving me crazy in that camera. Anyway, so what I've got here is an unhappy collaboration, some kind of an unhappy collaboration. Now we ask about you. Somebody's unhappy about a collaboration. I'm presuming because I ask about you, this is you, because they're in love with you. I mean, I can't look at, they're in love with you, Scorpio. They're in love with you. They even see a future with you. They see a future with you. And very possibly your person is saying, I need to come forward and tell Scorpio this truth. So if they've been holding out on you and you think they don't care, that's clearly not the truth. Not the truth. Now, I have a handful of cards. I know you can't see them, but I'll show them to you that came out sideways. For me, that's significant. So we have, they're missing you card, 6 of Cups. They're missing you. They're missing you. 2 of Pentacles, overwhelmed, juggling too much on my plate, dropping the ball, trying to, but not always succeeding, and listening to my intuition. Hurting, remorse, regret. Now, yes, I'm going to leave that there. Very possibly, here's that. Then this is the reason I brought up the third party thing. 3 of Cups can mean a third party. It can also mean overindulging, because it came right next to this I'm hurting card. I'm sad, I'm hurting, I'm experiencing remorse. And this is a heavy, heavy burden on your person. So it looks like you're trying to heal and move on, and your person feels very stuck in this remorse energy over here, Scorpio. Now at the bottom of the deck, again, I've got 2 kings here, and at the bottom of the deck, a Queen of Wands in reverse, Temperance in reverse, a King of Wands in the upright, 9 of Cups in the reverse, a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. See what I mean? There's like this whole bunch of people over here. Page of Swords in reverse. I mean, there's just, okay, let me finish. Page of Pentacles in the upright, and then the 3 of Swords, followed by the Devil. Oh my gosh. And then there's the last Queen, Queen of Cups. So I don't know what in the 5 of Wands. This looks like your person has got nothing but a hot, holy mess going on over here. I'm just going to say that. They got a lot of people up in their business. A lot of people they're dealing with. I don't know. Again, some of these could be romantic. Some of these could be family. Some of these could be work, for all I know. All I know is your person's got a lot of people in there. I'm hearing also in their pockets is what I'm hearing for some of you. It's not for everybody. Now, it is interesting that at the bottom here, so for example, if you know your person's with somebody else, because that would usually be this Queen of Wands for me. She's the third party queen. Queen of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in the upright, and Temperance in the middle. This queen has grown impatient with this king, or vice versa, but there is a lack of balance, a lack of harmony, and that's what's causing this unhappiness for your person. She could be very codependent, needy, this other person. If your person, there could be difficult communications between them. She's probably spying on him. And your person's saying, I'm learning a lesson over here. This is an important lesson about this heartache, because I'm just being held back every which way, but I'm trying to get out. I want to get out. I want to be released from this toxic energy. I really want my Queen of Cups, which is you, Scorpio. And yet I know to do that, I'm going to have to fight for it. I'm going to have to fight for this. And so so you're not talking right now. For most of you, you're not talking. And they also now have the Four of Swords in the reverse. So they're working on healing. Ooh, disappointment here. And then the World. They think it's over too, but for different reasons, I think. That, well, maybe the same reason. But it just seems like they have a lot of people over here in their business. But again, they love you and they're missing you, Scorpio. I don't know how else to say that. Now, let me get a third deck. Asking which deck. No, that one doesn't feel right. Nope. One second here, guys. Let me see. Just don't find one. Is this one? Yeah, okay. Trying to find one that felt right. Okay. Now, I'm going to ask what the potential outcome here is. Now, for me, everybody has free will. I don't tell the future with tarot. I only pick up the story. This is what's in your energy now is why I'm picking up on it. This is what's in your person's energy now. That's what I'm picking up on. When I ask what the potential future is, it's one potential out of bajillions out in the quantum field. And based on your frequency and what you are manifesting is what you're going to pull back into your reality. So remember that you have the potential to change this outcome if you want a different outcome. This just simply shows you the trajectory that you are currently on right now. All right, so, well, I didn't get my question out, so I'm going to put that one back. So show me, please, Spirit, what is the potential future outcome for these two people here, my Scorpio and their person? What is the potential future outcome based on where these current energies are now? This feels like your energy it's talking about here. Yeah, this is you. I think you're telling me. Yeah, okay. I'll come back. I'll do this two different ways. I'll pull a potential based on what you're thinking and what they're thinking, because this all feels your energy, because I have the Ten of Swords in reverse, which you had already over here. An Ace of Wands in reverse. This is telling me, I think you feel like there is no future. I've lost passion for this situation. And even if they come back and want to make amends with me, this is her. Every one of these swords is a betrayal here. I mean, it can be saying your person wants to make amends, but if there's no passion here, it just tells me you're walking away because of this heartache. All right, now let me get some. How does your person see the potential future, please? How does your person see the potential future of this relationship? I've never done it quite like that, but it feels right today. Well, things are hidden. Secrets, mysteries, illusion. That's the Moon card. Okay. How does Scorpio's person see this potential for the future of this relationship? And the need one. Okay. I think they're getting the message here. All right, for some of you, well, no, let me just give you the message. So, as I said, things that are hidden, secrets. This talks about illusions, things that you can't see, fears, maybe about why they can't give to you. So they're saying the potential right now, as things stand, I can't give to this equally. I can't. And I've been so up in my head about it, but I'm starting to maybe get some clarity about this. I've been trying to nurture myself a little bit more, but yeah, this is somebody really stuck in their thoughts. I'm just willing to read what this card says. I don't usually read what it says on here. Self-limiting beliefs, inner critic, releasing negative thoughts. Okay, opening to new perspectives. Well, that's good. All right, all right. But then I have this Queen of Cups in reverse, which tells me either your person is saying, because right now I'm not emotionally available, or they're saying you're not, because I think they know or sense that you're just not open to this right now, or they're afraid that you wouldn't be if they came back. Part of that being for some of you because there is somebody else. Now your person, again, for the potential, they're saying the reason I can't give my feelings to you right now is because of this other person I've got over here, this Queen of Pentacles, that I'm having to stand my ground and fight for. There could be money issues, stability issues, not happiness. I'm working really hard to regain my stability so that I can be set free from this toxic energy. Well, is there any action that this person might take toward my Scorpio? I know y'all want me to ask that. I heard you. I heard you. Is there any actions this person might take toward my Scorpio in the very near future, please? Show me, please. Any actions? Ooh. Wow. They're stuck. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm trying to pick it up. In deep, deep inner turmoil about this. They're confused. They're having anxiety, sleepless nights, an internal tower about this. They're torn up. They're torn up because they want to reconcile with you, Scorpion. I don't say that lightly. But also, I will say, remember, you have the Judgment card on your side over here. Again, back to the point that I said about relationships cause us to look at where we're wounded. So your person is doing a lot of self-examination. They are, in fact, and I love that this card is in the upright, they are awakening, having an internal awakening. This struggle is what's causing that, Scorpio. They know they need to come to you and apologize. I ask what they might do. They might, because they're feeling this deep remorse and regret. Because right now, they can't invest in this. They can't put the work on this until they get released from this toxic situation. Oh, let me get two more. I mean, that seems pretty concise. Anything else? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Half the deck fell out. Yeah. They know this is a crossroads for them too. They know that they're not able to give you justice, that if they came now, it would not be, things would still not be balanced. So that's why at current, there's no forward movement, no communication. This, yes, because that would be reckless. They want things their way or their highway. This is somebody who kind of forces their will. They in the upright, the Emperor is an authority figure, and he's strong-willed. In the reverse, it's like beyond that. It's like, it's my way or the highway. I'm doing this my way, and I can't even think about anybody else right now. I have to think, or I am thinking, and what's the long-term view for me? What's the long-term view for me and Scorpio? Is it something we can do? Is it sustainable for the long term? And that's it. They're at this crossroads. Your person has been at this crossroads for basically 2 years, a year anyway. Yep. And there's that hangman. Remember you had, where is it? Somewhere. Here it is. You had the hangman in reverse. So do they. Yep. So that just means I'm stuck here. Delays. I'm resisting. Again, I'm resisting surrendering to this. I'm afraid to sacrifice. I'm afraid to do what I know I have to do in order to come to you, Scorpio. That's the essence to me of what this is saying. I know I disappointed you, and very likely because I couldn't commit or wouldn't commit to you. Probably because I had another situation I was already committed to, and that's probably what caused this conflict, right? Yep. And yet, they're still holding on to you, Scorpio. I'm not making that up. Wow. All right, guys. Well, that's what I have for you today. I hope that's helpful. I don't see them coming toward you this week. They're trying, but they are struggling. They are definitely struggling with their own internal feelings about you, Scorpio. For sure, for sure. Okay, guys. Also, I'm going live. I do typically go live here on YouTube once or twice a week, and I do personal readings for people very, very inexpensively. If you want a personal and private reading, shoot me an email. It's in the description box. And also, I'm also a medium, and I have a long playlist of deceased loved ones readings. So if you have lost a loved one, please go and look at that playlist. There may be a message for you there. All right, guys. I'll see you soon, and I'm wishing you many, many blessings. Take care.